Yeah, this is Trail Rider 570 back at you with another install video. As you can see, it's sitting here in the middle with a light on one corner. Well, we're going to get to all four corners before it's over with. So we'll see you in a few. Yeah, it's Trail Rider back with you now. What we're going to be doing today is more of a cosmetic thing, and somebody sent them to me and I thought they'd be cool to put on. We're going to be installing these fellers. These are rock lights. And this pile of spaghetti here is the harness. Here's the key fob to work on. Here's your instruction booklet. And these come from right here. LED rock light kit. That's right where they come from. So you can get them on Amazon as well. So they sent them to me, and we're gonna be installing them here in a few. What it does, your fob here. There we go. We got all your controls are right there. So we're going to see how this works out. So we're going to get set up here. Like, here's the first rock light, and if you notice, they got like a pyramid shape to them or whatever. So I just got to figure a really good spot to put them at. And also, this video is sponsored in part by Mudbusters and Kimimoto. So if you have any all-terrain off-road needs, they're the place to go to. Right now I got to figure out where I want to put them. I'm thinking I'm going to mount them here. I'm just going to show you about where I'm going to mount them. I'm going to go ahead and do the hard part. I'm going to mount all four lights and get them hooked up here, because they just plug in and you just got to mount four lights. So rather than go through all the technical stuff I'm showing you where of drilling and screwing them, I'm just going ahead and do it, and I will get back with you when that part is ready. I can't talk this morning, I'm so sorry. As you can see, I'm back with you. I don't know how that made any sense or not, but I want to give you an update. I'm just not going to show the actual drilling and putting screws and mounting them, because that's up to each individual person how you want to put them on here. But I'm going to show you where I mounted them right for now. I got one right there. You can see my finger, can't you? Right there. Here's the wire hanging. The other one about the same location right there. Then the back, I mounted them one here, then I mounted the other one right here. So now all I do now is I got to run the harness from the front of the machine to the back and hook up the wires and pull up the excess and tie it in the electrical system. So that'll be our next step. I will see you when I get all that done. I'll just give you a walkthrough when it's done, rather than saying this is how you run the wire and harness. I'm sure you can figure out if you have to. You can pull the center floor out of this. That gives you a little more access to the back of the machine. Then you lift the seat off, and that gives you even more access to it. So I'll get back with you in a few. This Trail Rider, I'm back with you. I don't want to say Trail Rider. You know who I am by now. I got the project done. Let me get this lighting out of the way here. Excuse my angles here. I gotta get my lights out of the way. I didn't record the full install of this stuff, but I'll talk you through it while I'm right here. I left the hood off, which you see right here, and this box right here is the one that works those lights, and in the back works my mirror. So both lights, I just tapped into my hot wire here, then should say, yeah, the hot wire here, and I ran my ground over to here, to the frame for the lights. So that's all that's underneath there. Then it's just a matter of getting creative. I ran it down underneath through the tunnel. I took the tunnel out here. Then I come up through here, and you can see that coil of wire. There's a wire coming over here. I got it hooked back up in there, and they work. And just give me a second here to hook this wire back up in. I unhooked it, and I plumb forgot, so I'll be right back with you. I got the wire hooked here, and I run across. I just tapped into this area here to keep away from the storage box. And I got a coil there, and eventually I have them all on tie wraps. I gotta get a couple more tie wraps, and I'll neaten that area up. But I run it underneath the tunnel because the drive shaft is right here, and your radiator, your cooling pipes are right there. So I ran underneath the tunnel and tie wrapped it along the wiring harness for the unit itself. So now, figure out where I put my phone at, would be all set. I just had it here, playing with it. There it is. So now, if we go, I'm going to give you the full light show. I'm going to do that as the video ends. So we'll fire up the computer, my phone. You can see I put the app on my phone. Then we're going to hit the power it up. You can see the lights underneath are on. You can change the color of them. Right there's one. Then you go around back. There's a light there. And a light there. So the lights are all on. Then what you do is on the app here, let's turn the garage lights out. We can see them better. How's that? Okay, you can see them on underneath there. You can see them on right there. What I can do, we can go, I can adjust the intensity of them. See how they get dimmer? Or I can crank them up. Then I can go to, let's see here, style, and go. Remember how to do this, we'll be all set. You can see they change color. So they change color, or I can go. And then I go back. This is all on the app. We go back. Let's see here. I remember how to go back now. Let's see here. Adjust. There we are. We go back to adjust. And now, see how they're like a blue? Well, we can change them color up. And I'm making that color there, which I prefer. But you can see how it gives that underglow lighting to your machine. Took me about less than an hour. This said I had to be really careful routing the wires. I had to drill a hole in a splash shield there. I'm going to get some caulk and I'll seal them up because of the exhaust is right there. So I couldn't run it by the frame, by the exhaust. I didn't want to. So I did the same thing to the other side. I ended up doing both. I'll just pick up some sealer and put on them. But you can see right there. But yeah, then you can, then I can go to Let's see here, I'll turn this one on for you and show how those work. And right there's my mirrors lit up. Then if I back out of this app and go over my Kimimoto and go like that, and you can see what happens here. Or I can go back to the light. Then I can also change the color if I don't want them. I just got to be really careful about running red and blue up here because that's law enforcement. So on the trails you can run them, but on the road you can't. So yep, you can see all the lights are on now. And the app is shop for these lights. No, they ain't the right app. What am I doing? It's Happy Lighting. Right there it is. So then I can turn off the under cab lights just by touching my app on my phone. There, they're turned off. So if you like these, it's called Happy Lighting. You can get them on Amazon. I think they're like, I don't know, $60, 40, $50, something like that for them. But you can see how they're mounted underneath there now. I mounted them where they weren't going to be obtrusive. And they're just rock lights, basically. There's another one there. So I got them all mounted in. I just got to put my hood back on, which is right here. And we'll lock it in place. Set my phone down where I'll lose it again. Then I go back here, and this is my box that goes underneath the seat. You do have to take that out. And the wiring way I've got it wired in there, it shouldn't affect you. Just like that. If you didn't know any better, other than wires sitting there, you wouldn't know it. But I know this is rather abbreviated, but the problem is with doing electrical stuff like this, what do? You mount the lights, you run the wires, you hook the wires up. The wires, I explained how they hook into here, and that's really simple. So it's not like, they give you really good instructions. There is one wire that's in there, it's a yellow wire I didn't hook up. If you hook that into your brake lights wire, and what that does is if the brake lights, if you hit the brake pedal basically, it would turn off the lights. But it's 6 of one, half dozen the other. If you want to use it or use that wire or not. I opted out of it because I'm not on the road. This is only on a trail. They do give you a key fob, but unfortunately I haven't figured out how to work the key fob yet. So, but I can work the app on my phone. So that being said, I don't want to tie you up anymore. If you're new to my channel, as always, if you will, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, as well as comment and share, because it helps YouTube figure out where to put me. If you don't comment, you don't like, YouTube is not going to push my videos out there like they normally would. Just it ain't that hard to say, give me a thumbs up, of course. It ain't that hard to say, if you didn't like what I did and how I did it, let me know. I'll wait till I'm done here. But as always, this is Trail Rider 570 signing off, saying goodbye for now and God bless. And I will see you on my next video, which it's getting close to riding season. we got a big thaw going up here. I won't be able to ride today, so I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now, and God bless.